Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today, and that is a wonderful Victorian townhouse in Orangeville where I live. Yes, you can check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my artworks and photographs. Hi, how are you today? I'd like to share with you my poem devotional today, which is extracted from John 5 verse 30, which says, I can do nothing on my own. I judge as God tells me. Therefore, my judgment is just, because I carry out the will of the one who sent me, not my own will. And here is my poem devotional regarding that verse. Nothing without God. Whenever you do things separate from God's will, you make yourself vulnerable for the enemy to steal. God made humans so they can love Him back. He doesn't want people to be isolated and have a lack. Christ didn't do anything separate from God's plans. He obeyed and did all His Father's commands. The Son carried out the will of the Father. He was a perfect example to His sisters and brothers. And here's the essay part of the devotional. Do you consult God when you make a decision or do something? There are many reasons why we fail or succeed in life. We will never be able to comprehend why we fall short of something or why someone else succeeds and we don't. Has it ever occurred to you that it might be because you didn't have the humility to ask God? It might be because you have been taking credit for something that God needs to be praised for. The Bible tells us that we can do nothing on our own. Even Christ, who was divine, had the humility to do nothing without God's consent. Prayer. Lord, grant me a hunger to align my will to yours. Reflection. Why is humility important in life? And here are some testimonies regarding that. I've lived my life over half a century, and for the most part of that life, I have been doing things on my own without consulting God or without listening to what He wants, what He wants for me. And it is really so vague because I do my best to understand or analyze or deduce something from what happens in my life, and that didn't really work out for me so well, because that only shows that I didn't really trust God and that I didn't align my will with God's will. So in other words, a lot of the years in my life have been spent on lawlessness or disobedience. And now it's really after God has saved me and God has shown me that there is so much obedience that needs to be done in my life. And when I started following and obeying Him, that is when I realized what wrong I did in the past. So even Jesus Himself declared in John 5:30 that He is nothing without His Father, that He is not doing anything that He didn't consult with His Father. He's never doing anything that is in conflict with His Father's will or His Father's commands. So, and after being obedient for I must say I've been doing my best to be obedient for the last 2 years in all the aspects of my life. Surely it is not an easy thing to do after living my life in rebellion and just following the world's dictates and standards. So I learned slowly. I'm learning how to apply align my will to God, and the more you get closer to God, the more there will be tests and the more there will be challenges in your life. And I advise you to never give up and always choose God as first in everything. Consult every little detail to Him. I do. Like, it's just amazing how I can hear Him so clearly, crisp in my mind whenever I ask Him something. And usually right at the moment that I'm asking it, He already has an answer for me. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you check my other artworks at ilmaarts.com. And God bless.